Hello everybody, welcome to another Crypto by Nature news bit. Hope everybody's doing well, hope everybody's accumulating their crypto assets. And guys, we are in a confirmed bull market. I mean, cheers for that. Where's the applause? We should all be excited. Hopefully you guys have been listening and accumulating Bitcoin, especially, and other cryptos during the bear market, and right now you'd be sitting pretty. And you know what, I think we're just going up over time. Over this year, as months go by, we'll have ups and downs, but I think generally we will be going up. Now, similar to the last bull run, Google searches are going crazy over Bitcoin. In an article on ccn.com written by Greg Thompson, he says, tipping point, Bitcoin Google searches trump Kim Kardashian. Now that's a little crazy sounding. Bitcoin, a whole technology that will change the world, and one person, Kim Kardashian. But as we all know, Kim Kardashian is one of the most popular people in the culture. She's got millions and millions, tens of millions really, of followers on every platform. Everybody's always talking about her. She's always in the news. So they're saying that Bitcoin trumps Kim Kardashian. So let's get into this article. Despite the 2018 U.S. congressional election serving as a referendum on President Trump, more people search for Bitcoin than the election results, or Kim Kardashian. Interesting. That's according to research conducted by YouGov on behalf of Coinbase, which paints a surprisingly bright picture of the current state of cryptocurrency awareness. Alright, let's get into it. Bitcoin awareness is on the rise. According to the data, 2018 was the year when Bitcoin awareness approached the tipping point for the first time. As per the findings, 58% of Americans now say they've heard of Bitcoin. Now that, guys, is up from, I don't remember what the exact percentage was before, years ago, but I remember it was really low. And, it was really just the fringe people, the hardcores that were into crypto at that time. And now it's looking that it's appearing to be going more mainstream. So that's good for all of us investors here. All right, let's read on. Meanwhile, more Google searches were found for Bitcoin than high-volume search terms like election results and royal wedding. What's more, Bitcoin is now a substantially more queried search term than even Kim Kardashian. At the time of the writing, according to Google Trends, Bitcoin has the benefit of a 3-to-1 search ratio over the celebrity who broke the internet. Wow. So Bitcoin as a whole, searching through Google, is literally 3 times as much people are searching for Bitcoin as they are Kim Kardashian. Now, let's see this graph here. If we can look at this graph, the red would represent Kim Kardashian and the blue would represent Bitcoin. You can see all the way here, November 11, 2018. And you can see what happened recently. Look at this spike. Look at this spike. It's like anytime Bitcoin crosses that 10K, it's almost like a trigger, and everybody starts FOMOing. If you guys any newbies, that means fear of missing out, and everybody wants to buy, everybody wants to get in, which obviously if you're an investor, you know that that's the wrong time to invest. You don't want to invest in a bull market. You don't want to accumulate high amounts of crypto during when the prices are high. You want to buy the pullbacks, and you want to generally accumulate most of your crypto in a bear market. So let's go on. As noted by Coinbase, what better way to measure the strength of Bitcoin's pulse than by comparing it to the vital social organ that is Kim Kardashian. On average, Google users have searched for Bitcoin more often than they sought out info on Kim K, and that number is only trending upwards. In late June, as prices climbed, Google searches for Bitcoin surged to almost 3 times higher than the searches for Kim Kardashian. All right, very interesting. Bitcoin flexes its dominant brand recognition. Of the Americans polled in a study, 58% say they've heard of Bitcoin. That's when they're given a multiple choice list of various cryptocurrencies beforehand. Unprompted, the results change, but Bitcoin's dominance remains, with 37% of people still naming BTC before any other. The high concentration of crypto holders can be found in California, New Jersey, and Washington, with New York close behind in the 4th spot. That's interesting with New York. New York is one of those states that have such horrible crypto regulations. Their exchanges are being kicked out. and they're implementing all these laws, and it's just ridiculous in New York. Even if you're getting any airdrops like, Coinbase or blockchain giving free Stellar, you're not allowed to get it if you're in the state of New York, and just many other stupid things like that. So it's very interesting that New York is on the list for the highest concentration of crypto holders. And I do think that the banks have everything to do with that. New York City is the financial capital of the entire world, and it's very, very bank heavy and bank institution heavy, and obviously banks are not friends of the crypto industry. So I don't think that's coincidental that New York has all these ridiculous laws against crypto. But I believe over time, guys, they have to submit to crypto. It's the wave of the future. It will be a tokenized world, I believe, in the future. And there's nothing at the end of the day the banks are going to be able to do. They can fight it and fight it and fight it, but in the end, they will have to submit. All right, let's finish this article. Some more numbers from the findings. 70% of U.S. states have now enacted pro-cryptocurrency legislation, and 15% of those polled say they have no intent to buy at some point in the next 6 months. Okay, when one respondent was asked why they were interested in cryptocurrency, they said it made a lot more sense investing in bonds, stocks, and overpriced real estate. I want to comment on that, guys. That's very, very true. Over the last decade, Bitcoin has outperformed every single stock in the entire world. I believe it was at 34% or 33%, something like that percent. And I believe gold was right behind Bitcoin. It was a close second. But Bitcoin has outperformed every stock in the entire world in the last decade. So these things of Bitcoin is going away is they have to stop saying that. It's just ridiculous. There's no proof behind that. Instead, there's proof towards the opposite, towards longevity and adoption, which is what's happening now. All right, so they say there aren't many better benchmarks than Kim Kardashian, and I do believe that it has everything to do with change. If you look back in history with change, anytime there's change in the world, people resist. There are a percentage of the population that they embrace change. If it's a good change, they embrace it, but a large percentage of the population, they've always resisted change. It's kind of like they like what they're doing, it works, and they don't want to change it. They have that kind of mentality. But once it's like the horse and buggy to the car. Even when cars were made, people still wanted to go on horse and buggy. They were scared of cars. They thought they were from the devil. If you go look that up, guys, it's crazy. So, history just repeats itself. The internet, if you remember the internet, people thought it was ridiculous that every human being would have a computer in their house or where they lived, and they would be talking to each other through the computer. And look at where we are today with the internet. And now, a couple decades later, now we're here with cryptocurrency. And now, it's basically the same idea and the same resistance. Obviously, 10 years, outperforming every stock, worldwide adoption. It's just a better mouse trap. That's what it is. It's a better mousetrap. We found a better mousetrap. Crypto's better technology than anything that we have out today. It will leak into more than just financial things. It will leak into all parts of life. That's why I believe it will be a tokenized world. So in the end, everybody that is against crypto, they will have to bow down and submit. This is just my opinion, guys. I've been in the crypto for about 5 years, and I've been watching it closely. And I've also been studying history, and I can tell you that this is just another day in history that repeats itself. But once we have a better mousetrap, once you see something that's a much better technology, it will always succeed. And that would be it, guys, for the next video. Crypto by nature. I'm out.